Hello, and welcome to the adventures of Syberiah. We are playing space engineers, and this is Agaris, the water planet. Welcome back, guys. I am super stoked to have you here. I want to get right to it this time. We are at Jimmy's Shack. This is where we were last episode. And we were about to jump on the big bro over here and take a stroll down this road to go see what is down there. So hopefully, like me, you guys are just as curious to go see what's going on down there. But on our way, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I know I did. I ate like a piggy because the food was so good and I could not control myself because I have no self-restriction when it comes to amazing food like that. So therefore, my love handles are enunciating. Let me speed this road trip up so we can get there. Oh wait, before I do that, look at this. It seems like there's a fork in a road here and we can either go left or right. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a quick GPS here and just call it fork, I guess, so that we know that it's here. And I'm gonna go to the right. And let's go see what's down here. And once I discover what's down here, I can come back and go towards that other way. All right. It looks like we found some silicon. 65 meters deep there. I wonder if the road here brings us closer to it. Yeah, it looks like it's 32. I don't know. Okay, in the 20s we can do. Yeah, it looks like the road ends here. Does it? Yeah, it looks like it ends here. I just have to find a little spot where the ores aren't too deep, and we'll be able to get them. I shouldn't have done this. Oh. Why do I do dumb things like this? Can I survive? Is there a way that I can get back up here? I can't jump on top of this thing. And it's taking the flooring from under me. Do I have any blocks on me that I can place? Nope. Oh no. I'm getting drilled. It's drilling me. Nope. So looks like I'll be walking back now. God darn it. Ugh. You know, that's what I get for trying to do drill parkour. All right, after a day-long walk, I'm so glad I got to do a little parkour off of a drill and waste my entire day walking. It is now nighttime, but it looks like the stone piercer, aka the big bro, has done what it's supposed to. Let's see how much silicon we ended up with. Let's turn off our lights. Silicon. 31. Okay, that is not bad at all. The other thing I want to do is turn on some lights because now it is nighttime. Not these guys, not these guys, these guys. There we go, looking cute. Let me move forward a little bit, and I'm gonna run this drill down one more time because we need more silicon. I got more room for sure. All right. Looks like everything worked out awesome. Stone piercer is delivering. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my emergency lights off, and let's take a look at how much silicon we got. Oh wow, look at that. I got about 60K worth of silicon. I'm happy with that. I'm ready to head back to the Yahtzee and go drop this off to get processed. And then I think that I want to come back this way and check out what's on the fork to see how, you know, maybe, I don't know, we found iron and silicon, you know, maybe we got more out that way. So let's go check that out. Let's go ahead and connect up to the Yahtzee on the bargee and drop off the silicon. There we go. So let's go ahead and empty out the inventory of the big bro onto the cargo of the, it doesn't matter which one, either the Yahtzee or the bargee. But look at that, we got a good chunk of silicon. And then if we go and check out our refineries, now that we have two, we are in business. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock, and let's go over to the fork and see what's over there. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of weather, so I hope the road isn't too crazy. But yeah, as long as we drive slow here, we can get there. Here we are. All in all, it's just another fork in the road. All right, so I have not been this way yet, so this is kind of new to me. Seems like the roads are a little thinner here, a little slimmer. But yeah, let's keep making. Whoa, there's like a big hill here. What is going on there? Oh, it's one of those. I am so glad I saw that. This could have been. I'm glad I wasn't speeding through here. Anyways, let's see here. I think that the best way to go about it is just to kind of go with the flow of the road like that a little bit, right? Maybe, perhaps. Let's place you. Come on. You. And then I think up here it should be okay to just go with regular blocks. Something like that. And one more here. And then one more there. There we go. And here I can just thin them out with the little ones. Cool. Or maybe even up here, can I? And it becomes a little bit too much. I think I'm gonna try that. So, I don't think I brought enough for all of that, did I? Let's see. I want to paint them a bright color so that I can see them when I come up here. Yeah, I need to do that. Alright, I need more steel plate, but I think this should be good here, so let me go ahead and take a look. Let me drive nice and easy here. Let's go. Oh yeah, much better. Alright, I feel a little bit more confident with that little bump there. I don't want to be speeding through there sometime and then just destroy whatever I'm driving. So let's keep rolling. Been driving for quite some time now. We're 11 kilometers from where the silicon was, about 12 kilometers. Ooh! We're on top of nickel. I like this. Okay. So that means we're probably at the end of this road. Is that the deal? Oh yeah, we're right at the end of the road here. Oh wait. The road turns over here. I don't know what to do. Should I pick up nickel and go all the way back? It's 12, almost 13 kilometers. I'm gonna explore this road first, and then I'll come back and get the nickel. I hope. So I'm gonna go do a GPS/GPS NI. There we go. We got a nickel location. Let's see this. Let's see where this leads, because this is pretty... I'm curious. Yeah, I see the water up there. We're by the river again, it looks like. Let's see. Where does this road go? Does it just end up at the river? Oh yeah, we're right on the water. Oh, there's a light over there. What? I know where we're at. That's the iron docks. Wilson's over there. That's where we went for iron, on that side. This is actually really interesting. This is really cool. I never noticed this road right here. So it looks like we have iron there, nickel here where I'm at, and all the way down there by Jimmy's shack we got the silicon. And then the silicon is connected to the nickel via that long road I was just on. I just had an idea. Instead of me driving this all the way back to where the barge is, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna load up on nickel and I'm gonna drive this right over here to the water, and then I'm gonna swim across, jump on the Wilson, and go get the boat. This is it. This is where I'm digging. All right. We have two large, delicious loads of nickel. So we got another 60,000 nickel. And I'm gonna head towards the lake. I'm sorry, the river. And I'm just gonna take the short route. I'm gonna swim across. I'm gonna grab the Wilson, and I'm going to go back to Jimmy's shack to pick up the Yahtzee. I think it's just the shorter, I don't know. I think I can move faster on the water to get back there than with the rover through the woods kind of thing. So I'm gonna do that, but it seems like it's a complete circuit, this whole entire roadway here, which is really awesome, and it brings us back to the base here. Now, what that tells me is that the iron docks was put here for a reason, and that's because it's in the middle of all of our nodes here, the iron, nickel, and the silicon. So I was thinking about what to do there other than just to, you know, build a Yahtzee to park there. I actually want to build something there, and I think that I'm coming up with some cool ideas here. I'm gonna let my brain muster some things up on the ride back to Jimmy's shack. So I will see you guys over there. Here we are at Jimmy's shack. Let's go ahead and park this on a Yahtzee and get ourselves back to the iron docks. Now we're good. That should be good enough for the Wilson, I believe. Yeah, that should be good there. Let me go ahead and jump back there, park the Wilson, and off we go. Well done. I swear, you leave him, you park him for like 1 minute and he's already underwater. Every single time. Every time. Alright. Well, we can park him right on here. Nice and easy. Park it, buddy. Sweet. Oh no. Yeah, we're not playing this game again, are we? I guess we are. This is not fun. This is not fun at all. This is not fun. One bit. I bet those stairs are too tall for me to jump up there and grab them. Oh, good. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Bye, boat. See you later. Love you. I don't even have blocks to place. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. But you know what? Yeah. Here's one problem. I didn't turn my antenna on. Remote access. Yeah, the antenna's not on. Dadgummit. Just not having a good day. Give me some steel plate. I need my boat. Nope, not tall enough. You know, if I was smart, I would have done something about that already. It's not like it's the first time it's happening to me. Oh my god, this thing is adrift. It is adrift. Oh my. As long as it's not drifting away. I think I could do this. Oh, come on. I could do this. Yeah. Alright. And they say I'm good for nothing. Alright. Let's get back to the iron dogs. So check this out. This is how much we covered today. So this is where we normally go mining, all the way over here. So it's just a straight ahead kind of thing. It's about 2 kilometers, that right there. Then we went all the way to Jimmy's shack to start this road over here. Oh, it's rendering. There it is. That road has the crossroads here, the fork, which we first went straight all the way to where the silicon is, right over here. There we go. Yep, right there. There's our little mining hole. We went back to the fork. We had deposited our first load back at the base, at the barge. Then we took this whole entire road all the way over here where that nickel is. And this was about, I think, 12 or 13 kilometers it ended up being. And we came all the way over here to this little section here. And that's when we discovered that this road leads back to the iron docks. So there you have it. A big overview of our map now of where we are playing. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see the road there. All the way down there to the end of the river. So this is the area that we've been playing at. The river goes all the way back there into the open ocean, back to Cyberdyne and the Iron River Inlet. All right. Let's go get our rover on the other side of the river. This is cool. I never noticed that there was a road there. All right, here we go. Let's park this puppy up and get our rover. Nice and slow, nice and steady. There we go. Ready, mag pads. I don't know which one they are. Lock. There we go. We are locked. Let's go drop our gate, pick up the rover, and we're ready to process all of this material that we got going on here, which is kind of cool. So gate down, let's go ahead and just turn it off. There you go. And I'll switch lock here. There we go. Now we're locked. Get our lovely big bro over here and park him up. So, after exploring this whole entire region here, I feel very lucky to get all of these materials. They're not incredibly far, so I have pretty decent access to them, and there's a lot of it. Those nodes were huge. So, what that tells me is that the iron docks here was obviously placed here for a reason, right? And I believe it was placed here because, well, it's in the middle of the crossroads of all these materials, which makes it an ideal place for us to, produce. So what I'm thinking here long term, so I have two ideas, long term and short term. Let's start with long term. So long term would be that we somehow connect this side to that side, and maybe in the middle we got a huge factory, right? Something along those lines. Now, I could just, start doing something like that. However, I want to think ahead a little bit. And we have mining vehicles, we have jet skis, we have a lot of different vehicles, but we have yet to make a vehicle that flies. And I think it's time for me to make a welder / grinder vehicle. I think that being able to place blocks from a cockpit, especially once I'm building over here on the water, is definitely going to help out in the long run, and then to be able to weld them and grind them, obviously. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking kind of a helicopter-ish kind of a flying vehicle that lets us weld and or grind. So let's get started. Here's my idea. Okay, let's start with that. I could have sworn that thing was locked, but I guess not. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with a landing gear here and a couple of blocks just to create a little bit of support. And the main core of the build is going to be this block here, I believe. So I need the conveyor to be open left and right, and then up and down. So this is the positioning that we're gonna place it in. And then over here where the arms are gonna go here, I'm gonna create myself a little bit of spacing. And now the spacing here will make sense later down the road once I actually set everything up here. So for this helicopter, I wanna use this cockpit. This is an oldie but goodie. You may have seen it in other survival series before, but it's a gorgeous one, and I think it's just gonna match it pretty well. So I'm gonna go with this one. Now, the main idea here is to get myself some advanced rotors. So let me get them here and place them on these conveyors here so that I can later set them up with another set of conveyors that will allow me to place the... Okay, that's not going to fit because of the catwalks. Can I place one on this side just for now, just for the sake of conversation? So it would be, yeah, the big ports off to the sides like that. I think I'm going to line them like this. And then, you know, we would have a welder on one side and a grinder on the other. So it would be something like that. Yeah, so it would be one of these. And then one of those. And then I can access these simply by pushing a button in the cockpit. This is kind of what I wanted to see. Yeah, it goes a little bit further in the cockpit. So this could be awesome. We can place things from the cockpit and then we can weld them or grind them. So I think that for this rotor, I'm going to, let's get the displacement down to 0 or -2, sorry. Over here, displacement, same thing. And I think it'll just be a little bit closer in. And I just realized that this cockpit is it's kind of crooked, isn't it? Is it? Or am I going crazy? No, yeah, it is. Let's get the cockpit back. Okay. So dead in the middle there is kind of where I want it. There you go. That's better. So this is what we would be working with. Can I place this one on this side now? Yeah, awesome. So one on each end. Same thing, welder grinder. Yeah. Start with that. That. Cool. Now, as far as what this thing is going to actually need to fly, I plan on making it all with propellers because we can't use thrusters just of yet, but we're going to need a couple of batteries on this for sure. So I'm thinking I can place a battery right here on this side like that, and one here like so. Those would be the batteries, and then we can start working with some propellers here. So I was thinking that I'm gonna use these little ones again, just because to keep the build somewhat small. I'm going to go ahead and use the it's the 2-blade plain small propeller. So I intend on putting one propeller on this end, right? And then I'm gonna make a little bit of scaffolding, and I don't plan on having too large of a tail on this, so let's start thinning it out right away. So it'd be there. Could we place one here? How many do I need here to make this work? Oh, I can place it already, so give me another propeller. So this one I want really tight, and honestly I kind of want to hide it as best as I can. So because I have a little bit more room to play around with here, I'm actually just going to go ahead and take advantage of it and use it. So I'm going to go with one of these here and one on there. That way I can continue the thickness here onto the back where we're going to have the lateral ones. So let me see if it will fit nice and neat here. Yeah. There you go. Is that one bigger? It is bigger, isn't it? Am I going crazy? It is bigger. Why are you bigger? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I clicked the wrong one, most likely. All right, so let's try this again. This one, right? 7, 6, 5. This one. Yeah, the small one. That's the one I wanted. Is that the one I wanted? Yeah. Yeah, that matches it. Okay, cool. So now we have that. And the idea here is to just kind of give it a little bit of a tail, bringing it out here. And on the tail, I'll go ahead and set up my lateral one. So I want to start thinning this out a little bit, but not a lot, because I still want some structure here. And I don't want just one block to be holding the whole thing. So we're gonna go with a couple of these, like so. How long is this? Let me take a look from afar. This is the point where I kind of need to see it. Da-da-da. So that's the front right there. Yeah, I can start bending upwards there and start putting my propellers. So my idea is here. Come on, let me fit. If there's something to fall off of, I will. Okay, I just will. So I'm thinking that to make this kind of interesting here, I want them to bend upwards a little tad, a little tiny bit. So it'd be something like this, and I gotta climb up there for this. Give me 1 second. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Here, like that, and then I could go back to these here. Yeah, I'm digging that. Right there, and then I can go ahead and get myself some propellers again. So let's go ahead and set up a propeller to the right and one to the left. One, I mean, I could put them in the middle. Would that look okay? I don't hate it. I'm going for it. And then, you know, maybe to just kind of make it a little more something back here, I can then just put a couple of these just to thin it out. All right, cool. Looks like we're starting to look like a little helicopter here. Very awesome. So my next step is to weld this all up, and I need to put some power on it. So I was thinking, I'm gonna need this for something, for things. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this shelf right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put a charging station right here. Even if just temporarily, I'm not too sure yet, but there we go. Yeah, we put one of these here, and that way I can charge things when I'm working on them that don't have connectors. All right, very awesome. Look at that, this thing's starting to take shape. So where the landing gear is here, I plan on putting the cargo underneath and then setting it up with a nice set of landing gear so we can park this thing properly and all that. And I'm hoping to have a connector down here pretty shortly. So yeah, I think it'll work. And then I'm gonna go with the propeller that's a little bit bigger up the top so that it can handle the weight properly. I think we're good to go after that. Yeah, that should be fun. Do we have enough for these guys yet? Not yet. Yeah, welding away, welding away, welding away. It's starting to look decent though, I'm liking it. Can't reach that one. Probably have to get it from the top there. Cool. Very awesome. Very awesome. It's starting to look like a Choppa. A weird chopper. With weirdness going on. I don't know. Like, what am I even going to call this thing? Like, what do you call something like this? So, let me get up here. Alright, so one of the things that I'm thinking of here is where my gyros are gonna go, and also where my propeller's gonna go. That's something that I'm interested in seeing about. But I'm digging this tail end here so far. Let's take a, yeah, whoa, crazy camera. It's gonna be ridiculous, but it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to finish this up. So let's see here. This is gonna be awesome. Let me go get some more materials down there. I think I have all the power cells ready, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Give me power. We got chopperificness going on. Construction components, that's all you need? Let's see. Boom, shakalaka. We are doing great. So now I can actually get this here and pop it on. Let's do it on the, yeah, right there's fine. So now this can recharge. As a matter of fact, let me turn my engines on. Oh yeah, baby. We got the windmill, we got the engines. This should be powered up in no time, but I am still gonna put these on recharge if I can. Battery, let's go to recharge, recharge, there we go. And same thing to you, recharge. Perfection. Very cool. I am digging this. Let me figure out what I'm going to do about this propeller up the top here, because that's one of the next things. Now, do I have materials? I do not. Let me grab some stuff. What I'm thinking is this. I want to create kind of like a little bit of under there's going to be a cargo, so that's where the gyros are going to go. So I'm thinking that for now, I'm going to do my pitch gyro, which is this one right there. Yeah, and then once I place the stuff down there, I can place the other gyro. Sounds good to me. Anyways, so let's go ahead and set up where the propeller is going to go here. So obviously we need to greeble this up, and all I know is that it's going to come out to about that tall, and then I want the propeller one block higher than this. So let me go ahead and pick a propeller. That's really what I need to do here. Let's do that and go to F9. Can we see that propeller on there? I guess not. There we go. We can do something like that. So what I'm trying to do is just measure out the size of these things so that I can see what it's gonna look like, you know, against the rest of the chopper. I think that would make sense, something about that big. Now that one was the medium, which is this one. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I think that works. Now the offset is, do I want to go forward a little bit more with it? I think it should be right above the center of the pivot point there. That's kind of where it should be, according to what I'm seeing. So I'm thinking like, if I can get this thing, there we go. So the rotors pivot right here. I'm thinking this propeller should go right here. 5 blades, no, not this one. And this one. 4 blade medium. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm thinking it should go right there, if I can place it. Why will you not place there? Why do you have to do things so difficult? Alright, whatever. Let me place a block in front of it so that we can trick it into letting us place it. Okay, here we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let me get a little bit further from this thing so I can actually see what's going on. I think this is a good size for it. I'm going with it. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and what I need to do now is unlock this from here. I need to lift it up a little bit. It's gonna have to hover on its own for just a little bit while we work on it. And I need to place the blocks that are gonna go under here. So let me jump into this cockpit right there. And I'm going to go with the batteries. This one and this one. We're going to put them on auto again. Just for a second. Can we push P and just... Can we... Oh, I don't have gyros yet. Let me weld that gyro before I do something silly. Yeah, let me get that. This thing should fly. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening. We have forward, backwards. Could you not do weird stuff to me right now? I don't know why it did that, but it did. Gyro's not working, it's not responding. That's weird. It should. It should do something about that. Alright, let me try this again. Did I break it? I think I broke it. If you don't weld these, they don't work. Just so you know. I'm like wondering why I don't have uplift. Ay, ay, ay. You know, whether they're built or not, they kind of look the same, so you can never tell. But let's weld that just for no reason. Come on, let me in. Let me in. There we go. Nope. So now I know I'm gonna have some issues with these rotors, because every time you put rotors on things like this, you end up dealing with stuff like this. So I end up getting a little bit of a phantom force that's pulling me down. So maybe I'm gonna play around with that and see what I can do about it. There we go. So first off, I want to take these rotors and I need them to be aligned. So I need it to be on 0, I believe it is. So let's go with velocity here and stop. Stop. Is it? Nope, a little bit more. There we go. Something like that. It's close to 0. I'll fix it at 0 later. And then this guy can go forward. Nope, the other forward. There we go. All right, close to that. Now I wonder if it's the displacement that I did that's doing this. So let's go back to regular. Come on. No, 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 no. Wrong. There we go, about there. This one. So it's normally at 11, right? That's where it sits at. Let's do that. Not you, you. Just because I'm not sure if it's gonna create those phantom forces or whatever, but anyways. See, it's still doing that. Yeah, it's flying very weird. It's not stable. And the gyro is very, very weak. So, again, I gotta play around with this and see how exactly I'm going to fix this. I've done these before. They are finicky. But once you figure them out, they run well. Be right back. All right. It turns out that I just need to reload the game. I guess I've been playing for a while. Sometimes it just it's a good idea to do that. But on a different note here, since I got this going on, I was thinking that in order to get the cargo space that I want here, I'm gonna go ahead and add it right now that this thing is up in the air. So my idea was this. We have the welder, the grinder, and these have storage space in them. I think they're about 3K each, so there's 4 total with 2 welders, 2 grinders, and you have another 2 cargos and a connector. so that we can park it onto a base or something of the nature. So this would be what our little chopper would look like as a whole. Let's take it for a quick spin, see what this feels like. Oh yeah, this is way more stable now. And this is kind of cool. I need more gyros. I mean, for sure I need more gyros. This thing is so laggy, or slow on the gyro, I mean, which means that once I'm full, it's gonna be even worse. But yeah, I'm digging this. I think it'll work. Let's weld this up. Let's go back to the base, weld this up, add those gyros. And I want to add some landing gear to this. And I can't wait. I can't wait to start building with this. It's going to be so cool. Look at the view. So we can place blocks from here and weld it and grind it. Oh man, this is, yeah, golden, golden, golden. So I just want to kind of come over here as close as I can and let this thing hover for a little bit. Oh, I might have gone a little bit too far. Oh God, I always do stuff like that. Let me get up here. Give me the Choppa. You know, I should have paid attention. And let's drop it. How are we doing on this end? There we go. You know, I'm wondering if the welder grinder storage is good enough. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this anyway, but for some reason I feel like this here might not be needed. I don't know. Maybe it's just my gut feeling on that, but let me finish making the materials for this, weld this up, and I want to start setting up these landing gears. Very awesome. I was thinking that, so my landing gear would have to be kind of at the front end here is how I'm thinking about this. And what I mean is this. So let me set this up. I'm going to place a block there. Block over here. One there. Then I'm gonna go back to the trusty old these blocks. Like so. And then I can place one of not these. One of the little corner ones like so here. Yeah, let's go with the round one. Does that look cool? Yeah, I could dig it. So it'd be one. Yeah, about there, same thing. Yeah. Let me do this on this side as well. And then I'm gonna copy this on the other side and weld them all up. And this gets us pretty close to the greebling process, where I'm gonna take this away and make it pretty. I'm hoping that I can make it pretty. We'll see. I was mostly going for functional on this one, to be honest with you, but you know, we can always try. We can always try pretty. Let's see here. Yeah. And then my little curvy ones, come on. Cool. And you guessed it, mag pads galore. These might be too big for this. I want the little ones. Yeah, we're gonna go with the little ones. Let's see. So one here, one here, one there, in here. This should take care of it. Let me weld these guys up really quickly here, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm pretty close to doing a quick test flight on it and see how we're actually gonna like this. I do need to add more gyro. I know that much. Yeah, look at that. It's not horrible. It's not. I could live with that. All right, so let's get some gyros. Stuff for gyros. And I'm gonna get like, this thing's I have a feeling this is gonna get heavy, so I wanna get quite a few of them just for the sake of testing this. Now, let's see. I want to go ahead and just kind of poke the front of it over here so that I can jump on top again and get back to that little area where I placed the other gyro. Ooh, and this thing, it responds pretty well. Pretty well. All right, so let me climb up there and see if I can jump up there. Place a few more of these gyros, and then I should be able to do a test here soon. So this is what I was talking about earlier. You know, that cargo is going over there, so I didn't want to place a block there just to, well, maybe I should have. Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna give me a hard time? I can't get in there. I can't get in there. If only I had a welding ship to weld my welder. Okay, we are locked. So now I can maybe pull that propeller out and get to that, just to fix this gyro sitch. Okay, here we go. Give me this one. And then can I reach that? I still can't. Oh, maybe? Yes. Well, now that I'm here, I should just go ahead and actually weld it. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put my other one right here next to it. Cool. So now I got 3, and then I can put my propeller right back there. Let's see, where is it? Is it this one? Are you the one? I think so. Yep, that's the one. Weld it up. All right, let's do a quick little test just to make sure it flies correctly. Make sure it flies well. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's looking good so far. All right, let's take it for a quick test flight. Okay, gyro's a little crazy now, but I'll be happy once this is loaded. Look at it. It's so weird, but I love it. All right, you guys know how this works. It is time to do some greeblings. It is time to make this look prettyful. I know I'm not gonna resist. It was supposed to be just like a functional vehicle, but I'm gonna greeble it. So deal with it. Be right back. All right. This thing, I am super stoked with the way it came out. It works. It does the job, and I think it looks pretty decent. I think it came out pretty cool. Flies awesome, handles really well now. None of those phantom forces coming through anymore. I did set up some lights on it. You know, we will be welding perhaps in the dark and such, so lighting is very important. Went with some of those ambient lights just to keep the theme going there. We have 2 cargo containers, we have 2 welders and 2 grinders. This thing is working out great. I think this is where I'm gonna cut it off today, guys. I want to say thank you so very much for watching. This past weekend I hit over 300 subscribers, and you guys have just been such a blessing and so awesome to talk to on the comments of the videos and all the questions and all the suggestions you guys put in. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. And if you are a long friend who's just here watching a couple more videos today with me, first off, thank you for your company, and please don't forget to hit that like button. You guys, stay tuned for more The Adventures of Syberiah.